Hello VC YouTubers, welcome to my channel. Tony here, Tony's LPs Are Us. I'm going to clean this record and I wanted to show it on my channel. I picked this up yesterday. I went to a few town-wide yard sales. It was Saturday yesterday, today's Sunday. And even though it was a hit or miss day, some people were out selling records. So I'm going to show what I picked up. I got some good stuff. I'm going to show what I picked up later on a full video. Here I'm just going to do a quick cleaning of this because the BEETLE Beat, this was distributed out of a New York American company, Coronet Records. I don't have the original inner. I think I do have some original inners from Coronet, but I didn't want to go through my stuff. This is a mono. There's a couple of original Beatles songs on here. I Want to Hold Your Hand, She Loves You. The rest are Beatle type versions that I guess the BUGGS, wrote or whatever. All you have here is the original Liverpool sound, the BUGGS. Don't know who was in the BUGGS. I'm going to look at that, look it up. There's not much information around. If you put the BEETLE Beat on into YouTube, people do play this record, so you can hear the entire record on YouTube, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty well done. The reason I'm showing this one is I was happy to find it because this one is in pretty good condition. It does have wear on it. I'd say it's the cover jacket is VG, but it's a good VG. It's a strong VG. Here's the original rear high fidelity mono. And it has some information about their monophonic records. And here's basically a ripoff of Meet the Beatles cover. There you can see the label and the address, 356 West 40th Street, New York City. But this record sounds pretty good. I listened to it on YouTube. Like I said, this is a really pretty good copy. That's why I picked it up. And I would have picked this up anyway for $1. But it's in pretty good condition. So I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to play it, and we're going to talk about it when I show my records that I picked up at these town-wide yard sales. We have town-wide yard sales here in the States. I'm not sure what happens around the world. I know you have boot sales, which is like flea markets and things, but we have town-wide sales, which are good if the town is a close-knit town. Some of the towns around here are spread out, more rural, so it's kind of you drive to the house rather than walk to different houses. But we're going to clean this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it with my, my mixture here, and we're going to clean it, and then I'm going to rinse it with distilled water, and we'll see what it looks like. But thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate it. I thought this would be a good novelty thing to do because it's the BEETLE Beat. And this record has never been cleaned. I could attest to that. I would stake my reputation, what's left of it, on that fact that this has never been cleaned in this manner, ever. I believe these came out in 64, 65. Right around the height of Beatlemania. And I really get in there with this brush. So we're going to spin it. Okay, when you hear that sound, there may be a slight warp on it. Let me see. Maybe I don't have the spindle down all the way. No, that's down all the way. So there's definitely a warp in this record. I'll let that, I'm going to flip, and you can see a lot of spindle wear here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse it with just regular water, distilled water that you buy anywhere, Walmart or a grocery store, drugstore. Everyone has distilled water. What this does is this actually takes any residue off. It actually cleans your tube as well on these vacuum machines. I'm not going crazy about this. I just want to play it later on my system and just hear it. But like I said, you can hear this on YouTube, and it's pretty good. I guess it's the precursor to the Ruddles. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, but I'm going to clean with a lint-free towel the part that isn't picking up because it's a slight warp. Maybe I could fix that, but hold on one second. Okay, so there's the flip side. This is called London Town Swings, East End, Soho Mash, Mercy Beat. I want to hold your hand. So and you can see there's some spindle wear on there. Don't know how this is going to sound. Don't know what type of turntable these were on. But like I said, this record, if I just looked at it, I would be probably be VG+. But I would not grade this without listening to it. So we're going to put some of the cleaning solution on it, which I mix with distilled water. We're going to rub it in. And we should get a better clean on this side. I don't believe this side has any warp to it. This has never been cleaned. These records have never been cleaned. Okay, we're going to put some distilled, just plain distilled. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. And what I'm going to do is actually wipe it down with a different brush, different applicator, which I use for just plain water. I forgot to do it on the other side. Being a producer, director, filmer, discussioner, narrator, it's tough. So we're just going to get this siphoned off. So what do you think? You guys out there have this record? Beetle collectors have this record. If I was a Beetle collector purely, I would have this, but I have always collected Beatles and everything else, but always had this. As a little bit of dust there. It's still kind of wet from before I try to wipe it off. But there you have it. Here again is the original jacket. No spine. No spine where you could read it. Really cheaply made. This capitalized on the Beatlemania thing that was going on in the early 60s. And I'm sure this thing probably sold a lot. I see this every once in a while, usually really, really beat up. But these guys could play. I don't know if they played or it was a session group that played and they sang. But a pretty cool record. Listen to it on YouTube and let me know what you think. But thanks a lot for stopping in. Just drop some 8 tracks there. But we will be back soon. So what I'm going to do is play this. I'm going to publish this on my channel. And then I'm going to talk about what I found yesterday. I think I picked up maybe 7 or 8 or 9 records. Didn't find a lot, but I found a really cool record. So we'll be showing that. So thanks a lot. Keep rocking. Talk to you soon. Ciao.